Hello everyone, welcome. This is the Voice of Eve. Our topic today is educating women for politics in Nigeria. Please stay tuned with us, we will soon be back. The goodwill by women and their well-wishers to see more women in political positions in Nigeria requires a next vital and critical step. That step is educating women. This education will provide enlightenment, information, and guidance. What should women know at this time? What must they do? What must they start doing right now? These are the vital questions. As you know, this information will have to come from some critical sources. We have strategic mentors, the Nigerian Constitution, and agencies, and very well-informed individuals. So we are privileged today to have some of them around. Please join me as we hear from those who should know, those who can guide women to have the necessary education for politics today. I am Dr. Violet Arene. Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is the Voice of Eve. Our topic today is educating women for politics in Nigeria. And we are highly privileged today to have in our studio to discuss with us a very special guest. She is Mrs. Nkechi Chukwueke, the special assistant to the Lagos State Governor on women, ethnic groups mobilization and empowerment, and herself a lawyer and a politician who has been there. Not just there, she was in it. She was a contestant before, and she has practical education for women going into politics today. Please join me as we hear from you, Madam. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Ma.
It's a very special honor to have you with us. In the heat of your activities, you were able to come and join us.
My privilege, Ma.
So you are such a special resource for us, because not only are you a politician, you have contested before. So you are not going to be giving us theory. You have been teaching other women from practical lessons.
Thank you, Ma.
What do you think will happen to a woman who just jumps into this thing carelessly without proper preparation?
Thank you, Ma. In most things in life, when you do not prepare for it, you tend to fail. If you do not fail, you have pass mark, or you have you try to succeed halfway. So when a woman wakes up out of a blues without studying, knowing, having interest on what she's about to go into, and she says, oh, I have to do this, most times they do not succeed. So the key thing is for you as a woman, first and foremost, to be confident in yourself, be sure of what you want to do, be sure of the challenges ahead of you. As a woman, politician, the risk in politics is enormous. You're uncountable. But for women, any woman politician is doubled, because you have a lot of challenges ahead of you.
I like that word. That is, there are challenges for everybody, especially for women.
Yes.
But for women in particular,
It's
the challenges are doubled. Wonderful. Please, if I might ask a personal question.
Go ahead.
I don't know what you contested for before.
I ran as a deputy governorship candidate. Yes, in 2011.
Wonderful.
You know, that's the new trend now.
Yes.
Before people come out to say, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll build heavens, I'll give you the babish as a private gift, we have to come out on air, let people test you, ask you questions, test your credibility, have your blueprint on what you intend to do.
Yes.
So it started 2011, and I do hope that it will continue next year, 2015 general elections.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So this is an aspect, viewers, this is an aspect we did not even sensitize, that women should begin now to practice the art of communication and persuasion, because you will be debated.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes. You see, when the issue came up for the debate, even in the men folk, a lot of people, politicians, contestants, aspirants, they didn't have the courage to come out and say, this is what I want to do. Probably the lack of confidence, or not being sure of what you want to give to the public. Because if you are sure of yourself and you know your onions, you should be proud enough to come and say, vote me in, and these are my challenges. Hold me responsible if I do fail.
It's not just being able to come out then. The person we are talking about must have been reflecting, meditating on her philosophy, her manifesto, her ideologies,
Yes.
and how she can persuade anybody, and how she can market and
Yeah,
sell herself.
for women politicians, the first and foremost thing for you to do, because of the other challenges confronting women,
Yes.
you just have to be sure of yourself. Have the confidence, because when you are sure of who you are and what you want to give out to the public, knowing there are other issues that will come up, the family issues are there, the society is there to challenge you, your fellow women will fight you, finances are there, culture is there, religion is there. So you have to put all this way down and see the scale and be able to advise yourself. If I'm pushed this way, will I just fall? If I'm dragged this way, will I fall? So if you know that, because you know the dragging will come, you'll be pushed. And the men folk, they're also there not to allow you, as a woman, coming to drag what they feel belongs to them. You know, it's a lot of confidence for you to say, oh, let's go there. I'm going to fight it out with you. I want to be the president. I want to be the senator. I want to be House of Assembly member. I want to go to Senate. If you do not have that confidence, somebody is pushing you, you just fall by the wayside, in the middle of the, the heat of the passion. So the confidence has to be there, first and foremost.
What do you think has been the greatest hurdle against women so far?
A lot.
Like?
Finance is there.
Finance.
Number one. The men folk will rally around. Once any man indicates interest, with or without his knowing, his friends will call for fundraising. How many women will they will follow your fellow women support you to put up their finances? Men take risk, women will do not take risk. So these are the challenges.
So what hope does a woman have then? So
and we are now saying any woman that is out there to represent women should be prepared. And not just say, oh, this is the way it used to be. The men has been doing it this way. No, we said no to that. We want a woman. Since we are clamoring for change, we are not just asking for 35% percentage. Yeah. We are asking for 50%.
Yes.
So because if you say we are made equally, as God has created us, man and woman, in as much as you also have to respect the men, the women are there to help support the man.
Yes.
So you can't put the woman in the kitchen just to cook and breastfeed your child. How will she support you? So you also go out there to contribute to the nation building, contribute to the family, be resourcefulness, and so have some income, be the hem of affair, and in doing that, you live by example. As a woman, you don't have to soil your hand, you don't have to be greedy, you don't have to go there to steal, you don't have to go there to disgrace the women folk. Once that is being done and the public begin to see, and so doing, many other women will also be encouraged to come out, they will gain confidence, and the society will accept that it's not just left for the men alone to run, that politics is for everybody.
Politics is for everybody, but what about this, the thuggery thing? How can women scale that?
Part of the risk involved. Everything in life has a risk. You have to. That's the price you have to pay. You dig it out. Politicking or political meetings are mostly held at night or late hours. So
why?
Well, it's the nature of faith, because sometimes these things just come up, not that it's prearranged, you know, and because there are a lot of...
Is it to remove women?
Well, it's not to remove any woman.
To exclude them,
so
because
not
you cannot leave children and join them
well,
in 8 hours.
Well, that's where it comes in. You have to choose what you want.
Yes.
You have to be ready to attend late night meetings, which again can be considered and see how it can be managed, you know. But if any woman who is coming into politics, timing shouldn't be a constraint to you, because if you say you don't have time, then you are not ready. Then the mind then it's a man's thing. If it's a woman's thing, you should be ready to attend late night meetings with the men.
Yes.
And be ready to contribute, make your inputs, because most times they discuss these things late into the night.
Yes.
That's when they take decision.
Wonderful. This timing thing means that women who want to be there should check whether they can leave a baby in the house.
Oh yeah, you have to decide.
You have to decide.
Your husband has to help you, the family will help you,
yes.
the society will support you.
An infant, you cannot leave an infant.
You cannot leave an infant.
Because you must be there to breastfeed.
You have to do your...
So timing is so important.
Yes, timing is very, very important.
You know, so these are new things coming out here.
Oh yes.
Ability to debate, to know enough to debate, to defend your convictions.
Oh yes.
You know, and to persuade people.
Yes, yes.
You have to be persuasive, and you have to time yourself. You
yes.
don't come out when you have an infant.
When you have an infant, 7 or 6 o'clock, you are running
you
to
are
go and
pregnant,
cook,
and you
or
don't
you are
want to-
pregnant.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be for, I wouldn't say young women, so because it's also good to start early, to groom women early.
Yes.
So because when it's embedded in you, you don't have to wait till you are 40, 50, 60 to begin to do politics. If you start early in your 20s, maybe during your childbearing age or when you are pregnant, you leave these things out. You might not really go to take those ones that are very challenging to you, because you also have to run your family. It's part of the obligation that God has invested on us as a woman. You have to run your family.
Yes.
You have to be the mother, the wife, the caretaker of the family.
Yes.
So you marry these things together. So you see, a woman is more endowed with a lot of gifts than the men folk, with a due respect. I'm not trying to run the men down, but I'm just saying the obvious.
I say always that we have multi-potentiality.
Oh, yeah.
We can coordinate many things.
Sure, we can manage. We are good managers.
We are good managers.
Yes.
Multitasking all the time. But we must time ourselves well, so that we don't fail. Because a woman coming out there and failing will discourage other women. So time yourself well. And what has come from the expert here with practical experience is you must be thoroughly prepared. Are you ready to defend your manifesto, your personal ideology and philosophy? Have you thought about one? Are you sure of yourself? Are you properly timed? And are you prepared for the challenges? These are some of the questions. Madam, thank you for the education.
My pleasure.
A pleasure to us.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
I know we will meet again.
Oh, sure.
God bless
My
you.
pleasure. Anytime.
And also, prosper your own. I don't know whether you want to contest again. If you are going to, I know you will win.
Oh, I'm sure. With the support of people like you and the support of women out there, we need to encourage ourselves.
Yes. God bless you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is the Voice of Eve. Our topic today is educating women for politics in Nigeria. And we are highly privileged to have with us in the studio today some very, very special discussants who will give us thorough enlightenment. I have here Hajia Adiat Pine Olakwede, politician, activist. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much. And good afternoon, viewers.
It's a pleasure having you.
It's a pleasure.
You make the difference. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. And I have Honorable Prince Mike Okogie, Otun Wabashelu of Ikeja. You are very welcome.
Thank you very much.
You are an honorable. You've been once. Maybe you want to go back. And I have here Nnenna Nwana, politician activist. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much.
You are all very welcome. You know the reason why we are here. Precisely, we want more women out there. Anything that can help. this enlightenment we consider should help them. Hajia, I want you to tell us and let the women hear it. What is the most urgent information or preparation for a woman aspirant now?
The women aspirants in Nigeria, I think what they need to do first
Yes.
is to gather their women, respect the women in whatever they are doing.
To respect the women.
Yeah, and
It's
you always
wonderful.
say something positive about the woman, not the negativity aspect of it. You are a woman. There shouldn't be any condemnation whatsoever because you're a woman. They will always be there for you. Most women that comes out to condemn one another is because they are not informed. And when they are not informed, definitely they cannot be transformed.
Yes.
So you have to be patient with them. Try to inculcate some positive ideas into them for them to understand why they have to be there for their fellow women. Thank you.
Thank you. This is a very, very special contribution. Women should respect women. That is number one for you. And I know you believe women will vote for women. So you have to respect them. Bless you. Well, Honorable, what do you consider the most urgent preparation and information for a woman aspirant today?
The thing a woman who is just coming into the political terrain must do right now is first, she should check her qualification. Is she qualified by age? She should read the Constitution, which spell out the different age grades for each position.
Thank you. I guess why you say they must check whether they are qualified is so that there will be no scandal of wrong certificate quotation.
Certainly.
Okay? Because it's highly embarrassing to women.
Yes.
When you say you have this and they go find out you did not have it, it will be very shameful. Nana, tell us, from your own point of view, what are the most important preparations that a woman must do now if she wants to contest next year?
Thank you very much. I would want to say, before now, the woman, I should use an individual now.
Yeah.
They say knowledge is power.
Okay.
You have to be knowledgeable in politics. The Constitution and everything else my colleague here has mentioned.
Yes.
But the most basic thing the woman should start with is with the husband. Clear with your husband that he will be in full support to the end, not halfway, to close up the barrier of the cultural problems that will come up. Of course, the financial situations that will come up. You have to start that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You see, one very interesting thing here is that each one of you has come out with your own perspective of the urgent imperatives for any woman contestant. And I thank you for this contribution. But I must ask you, we're human beings. What do you consider that a woman must never be expected to do if she wants to get there?
I believe every woman that is coming out to contest must first of all think about her dignity. That no matter what the pressure from opposite sex, you're not going to deny yourself your pride. You're not going to give out your pride.
Thank you.
No matter what.
Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Thank you very much. Honorable, is there anything you consider a woman aspirant must never do if she wants to be there successfully?
What she must never do is never to say things which are not true.
Thank you.
You should never come off as if you're begging. When you do that, you lose out. you lose out. You now, they look at you and would offer you compensations to step off. It's already a dangerous terrain for a woman politician. So you have to be bold. Bold. You have to have that boldness. You have to be ready to talk.
Thank you so much. And Nana, one thing you said which touched me is there is a constituency, and I believe all of you, Ajia, Honorable, you will agree with me. There's the first constituency to win before you step out to the outside of that your home, to the constituency out there. You must win the constituency of your family, particularly your husband. And I bet your children, Ajia, Olga?
Certainly.
Certainly. So, if you don't do that, do we say together that she has failed before she starts?
All right.
Did I not ask? The question is, what will she do to fail before she starts? If she does not.
If she does not win the home front first, she cannot win the outside front.
Thank you.
Definitely, every female knows that you have to seek the consent of your husband
Yes.
in whatever you're doing.
Yes.
Because his blessings is number one. Because my holy book says the paradise of a woman lies under the feet of her husband. So whatever you want to do, once you have your husband's consent and your family, then glory be to God. And go everything.
And like the saying goes, charity begins at home anyway.
God bless you
In
all.
everything we do.
Thank you. I think one thing is clear in this program. We are practical and we are real.
Yes.
So, woman, political aspirant, you have had it. Win the first constituency first. And then make sure the thorough preparations are done for all those imperative areas. Thank you all for contributions.
Thank you
Now
very
we will
much.
meet again.
Definitely.
God bless you. Well, viewers, you have heard it all. There are imperative preparations for a woman political aspirant. Number one is win your first constituency if you're married. First of all, win the constituency of your husband. And then the next, your children and the entire family. Then you can have the confidence and backup to venture out in the public. The next one, of course, you must be honest all the way. Maintain your dignity as a woman. And no falsehood, no false claims. Be who you are and nothing more and nothing less. May God bless you all in your political adventures. Thank you for watching.